Not every water source out there can be a clean mountain stream. It can be a nice lake. There's a lot of times that our water sources are a little bit less than palatable. This is actually a naturally occurring spring. It's coming out of the ground about 10 foot up here, actually about 20. But anyway, you can see it has a little bit of runoff to it, but the problem is that you really can't get in there to get the water because it's only so deep. Plus, there's a lot of vegetation, a lot of nasty stuff in here. By the time you end up getting that water out of there, it looks like mud. So, old school way to clear that up is to build a seepage basin, seepage well, different calls, different names for it. It's very, very easy to do. The way I'm going to show you, I've already got one built here, and I'll show you what the water looks like. Take a shovel, get a little clay in there. Take a shovel and you dig a hole. All right, this ain't tough. All right, you can already see the water filling up in there. All right, and you want to kind of keep that groundwater out of it, or the water running off the top. You want the water to come up from the bottom. To keep this from collapsing in, we take sticks, split sticks, right? I like split ones. I go all the way around this whole thing until I have the same structure as I have right here. All right, you can see that this water coming up here is going to be muddy and murky. This has been sitting here for 2 days. I've already gotten like 2 gallons of water out of it, so it's a really viable source. The big thing is you don't want that runoff to come in. You want the water to come from the ground up. So, hold on a second. I'll show you what this water looks like. Alright, so that compared to that, it's pretty good. Alright, we can also, and I got mud all over this, but we can also make the water taste a little bit better. And if we aerate it, we can go from container to container up high, oops, like that. Then I dump it in here. Obviously I'm spilling it all over. I just want to show you the point that you aerate it, you get oxygen into that water, it's going to make it taste better. Now this water is not purified to drink yet, okay? The ground is filtering it out, and as you can see, I got a little bit of mud on here. Pretty deep, but I can run this, you know, probably 2 gallons, a half hour or so, because I like the water to come up from the bottom, like I said. So a viable source, but we still either have to boil it, filter it with some sort of ceramic filter or Sawyer filter or something like that, whatever your choice is. Treat it chemically with iodine, bleach, whatever it is. That way it's safe to drink. So a viable option, old school seepage basin, works pretty well in a pinch.